Hi, welcome to Animations in the Creative Classroom. I'm Rob Bentley and I'll be the facilitator for this course. I'm looking forward to it and I hope you enjoy learning about animations in the classroom. Oh, wait. Whoops, I forgot that I was in cartoon mode. In this short video, I'm going to be showing you how to access the course materials, and I'll share with you a few tips to make it much more likely that you'll be successful in the course. Here I am on the course homepage, and you can see that there's a welcome message here with some information about the course. I would like you to pay special attention to this statement here. This course requires access to two animation tools, Adobe Animate and Adobe Character Animator, that have not been free for the general public. You need to be able to access these two tools, Adobe Animate and Adobe Character Animator. Now, many teachers in Utah, if you're currently teaching and you teach in a public school, including a charter school, there's a really good chance that you already have access to a prepaid Adobe account through your school. And so it's highly recommended that you check with your district, check with your school, and chances are you'll find that you do have prepaid access to Adobe Creative Cloud, which includes these two tools. Now, what if you're not currently teaching, or maybe you teach at a private school and they don't have access, perhaps, to the Adobe Creative Cloud and these two tools? If that's the case, of course, you could pay for an Adobe Creative Cloud account, or click this link to download trial versions of the two tools. You can see they have a list here of some of their most popular tools, but then if you click here, view all free trials, there's Character Animator and there's Animate. So you could click, put in your email address, download a copy of this program, install it on your computer. Notice that it's a 7-day free trial. So just be aware, whenever you install that, you'll have 7 days from that point to be able to use it. Notice these terms as well. So in many cases, that's a last resort. Hopefully you'll check with your school or district, find out that you have access to these tools through the Adobe Creative Cloud through your school or district. You'll be able to get set up with that and be very successful in the course. But if that's not your situation, I want you to know that you still can successfully complete the course in one of these two ways. Underneath that, we have 4 navigation buttons that help us jump to different parts of the course. We have the course overview button. It takes you in here. Undoubtedly, this is how you got to the welcome video that you're watching right now. There's some other information about the course. And at this point, I'm going to click on this home link in the upper left corner. Anytime in the course, if you get lost or if you just want to get reacclimated to where you are in the course, in a lot of cases, the best thing to do is to click on the home link. It takes you back here, and now you know what to do. You know where to go. The second button here is the modules button. When you click that, it takes you to the course structure, the course materials. You can see there's the Welcome Begin Here module, then there's the Week 1 module, 2, 3, etc. I'm going to click back on Home. We also have a Course Instructor button. You can click on that to learn more about me and to find ways to contact me. Speaking of contacting me, each of these methods is a good way to contact me, but if you would like a quicker response, I would say the best way to contact me to get help for the course is by email, rob@uen.org. I check that daily. I work through those emails as quickly as I can, and so chances are, if you just send me a traditional email from your email account to mine, that will probably be the best way to reach me. I would say the second best way to reach me is to call my phone number. It's not quite as good as email because I travel a lot for my job and I may not be around to answer that phone. But if you'd like to call, you can call this number here. Chances are you'll have to leave a message, but then I'll get back to you. The third best is to just contact me through your Canvas inbox, the Canvas messaging system. That's not as good as the other two because I don't spend all of my day in Canvas, and so I'm a little less likely to respond quickly if you send me a message through Canvas. It's still fine. Feel free to do it. I'll definitely get back to you with an answer. There's some other ways you can find me online here below. I'm going to click Home to get back to the course homepage. And let's look at the fourth navigation button here on the screen. That's the course credit button. You click that to go here to this survey. And this survey is how you will indicate what kind of credit you want for the course. Do you want USBE credit for the course, or do you want college credit through Southern Utah University? And there's some frequently asked questions. You can click here to read through those, to find out what the process is, to find out what the difference is between the two kinds of credit, how to order a transcript, how to pay for credit if you want college credit through SUU. So there's all of that information available in these frequently asked questions. Again, I'll click home to get back to where I was. Okay, so now that we've been through those 4 navigation buttons, notice that we have the course schedule below. And these course schedule links also do some of the same things as these buttons here. If you click Welcome Begin here, it will take you to that same course overview that we looked at earlier, right here. Here's the course credit request, same as here. And note that you must complete that credit request indicating what kind of credit you want. You must complete it before you begin the course. Otherwise, it's not really going to let you continue in the course. And then beyond that, we have week 1 through 6 and a course feedback link. Don't worry about that for now. You can wait till the end of the course for that. But I'll just click here on week 1, and you can see whenever you start a new week, you click that link. It takes you here to an overview and objectives. You can read through that to get a sense of what that week is about. There's also some links there directly to the group discussion and the assignment for that week. In my opinion, it's best not to click those links. I would say just click Next, and when you do that, you'll get to the week 1 presentation or week 2 presentation, whatever week you're in. In general, this is where the learning happens in the course, on this presentation page. In this case, there's some text to read, just a little bit. There's a video to watch, so you could click to watch that video. There's an article to read, and a tutorial, and some other things. So this is a very important page. And on that previous page, with the overview and objectives, if you just click these links, it's going to skip that important page, and you'll be lost, and it's not going to go as well. So instead of clicking those links, you'll want to just use these navigation buttons to click Next to go to the next page. And then when you finish this page, go to the bottom right, click Next. And when you do, it'll take you to the group discussion. Let's talk about the group discussion. Each week, you'll have a group discussion that you'll need to participate in. And please pay pretty close attention to the description of each discussion. So for example, here's our discussion prompt for week 1. I would read this, start thinking about it, and then I need to post a 2-paragraph or longer response to this question in the discussion forum. Okay, so I would go ahead and do that. And then I need to read other people's posts, get a sense of what they've said, and then I need to reply to at least 2 other people's posts. Like it says here, so in total, you should post 3 times in this week's discussion board. So just to give you a sense of how I grade this, I just look at each person's name that posted during a particular week, and Canvas shows me each of your posts. I can just look at it and see if you did 3 or not. If you did 3 posts, chances are you're going to get a complete for that discussion. And then the quality of the posts is also important. Okay, so it's those 2 things. Did you post 3 times? Was at least your original response, your first response to the questions, at least 2 paragraphs long, showing some depth of thought, and were the replies meaningful? Okay, I just clicked Next in the lower right corner, and that takes me to the week 1 assignment. So here's the assignment description or overview. Here's some guidelines that you'll want to read to make sure that you're on track. And in some cases, there's some important technical support that you can get here in this section. There's also a rubric for each of the assignments for the course. So you might want to read through that, understand what's expected in order to get the credit for the assignment and ultimately for the course. In this UEN class, as in most UEN classes, in order to earn credit, you really need to earn a complete on every assignment, including discussions. So if you have 95% in the course, that sounds really good, but you need to have a complete on each assignment in order to earn credit. So if you've got a missing assignment, you're not going to earn the credit. Okay, at this point, I think I would be done with week 1, but just in case, I'll click Next. Week 2 is there. Now, for you, you'll only be able to go to week 2 once that week opens up. They're locked until the appropriate day, and then each week opens at the appropriate day and time. Okay, so that's how you'll kind of work your way through this course schedule. Again, remembering if you ever get lost in the course navigation, just look for this home button, click, it'll take you here, and then you can continue to work and find the place you need to go. Okay, the final thing I need to say is as we continue in the course, and also at the end, after you've completed all of the assignments, you've successfully completed the course, chances are you may have questions about course credit. You might wonder, when will my credit be processed? Maybe when should I send in payment if I want Southern Utah University College credit for the class? How do I send in my application? Why isn't this class showing up in my transcript? I mean, there's all sorts of questions that might come up about credit. And traditionally, people send me an email about that, and feel free to do that. It's fine if you do. But just so you know, at UEN, we have a wonderful content specialist. Let's look her up. So if I go to uen.org/development, you can browse down the page and it says contact us, instructors. And here we have Nicole Johnson, content specialist. So Nicole is fantastic. She knows all of the ins and outs of credit, and she's the one that helps process the credit for all of our classes. She knows so much more than I do about credit and the process and how it works. So if you want to email me or call me about credit questions, it's fine. I'll forward you to Nicole. Or you could simply call this number or click here to email Nicole, and then she'll be able to give you answers. She'll be able to help you out. With that said, I'm excited to be facilitating this course. I look forward to seeing some of the animations that you create and that you find and that you use in your curriculum and with your students. And I hope you enjoy this adventure and journey as well. Good luck in the course.